In a world filled with sissies, snowflakes, and spineless morons, we have to provide you with our disclaimer. So here it goes. The following is for entertainment purposes only and is purely the opinion of Fallout Shelter's host, Pat Mitchell and Tino. You should not construe any information or other material as legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice. Oh, and one more thing. If you don't have a sense of humor, then you're probably in the wrong place. Enjoy.
If you haven't listened to Fallout Shelter yet, I find your lack of faith disturbing. You have failed me for the last time, day traders. If you only knew the power of Fallout Shelter with Trick and Tino. The force is strong with them. Now, do what they say or expect the consequences. Don't make me destroy you. Now, I'm going up to Canada, where they just legalized pot, and I'm going to get really high. Peace out, homies.
Wow, Darth Vader.
Hey, did Darth Vader just get ghetto?
I think he did just get ghetto.
He's going to go up to Canada and smoke a blunt. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, hey? I kind of hope he swings by here. I think I don't know if that's what he was getting at, but I'm cool with that.
I don't know. Maybe you'll see him walking around the neighborhood. You know?
I'd get fucked up with Darth.
Yeah, he'd be smoking up there in a drum circle.
Yeah,
somewhere.
A drum circle. He's with the natives.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit. So what is this, episode 27 or what?
Yes, sir. Jeez,
wow.
Man.
Episode 27 of Follow Shelter with Trick and Tino live. Coming at you. Cool. So how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Winter's coming up, man. It's getting cold up here. It's getting cold over where you are.
Yeah, actually, to be honest, it's been nice. But yes, it's going to happen here right away, man.
And, you know, we've been talking about it. I'm just waiting for Trump to say something stupid. And we got a couple more weeks in October. And, man, anything could happen any day. And you can totally see it in the market.
Yeah, it's very scared.
It is.
It really is scary.
You can feel it, man. It's crazy.
You know, what you just mentioned there with, you know, Trump could say something stupid. You know what's crazy? So was that yesterday or the day before? Now I can't remember. I'm horrible with dates like that. But anyways, so Tino tells me about the news with, and I did see it as well, with Trump basically wanting to tear up the nuclear treaty with Russia. And Russia said if that happens, they will seek military action. Well, it was on CNBC's website on their news, and then it wasn't.
I haven't heard anything about it.
No, neither have I.
What is going on, man?
They had that news article up for like 2 seconds.
Something's up, man.
Something's really fishy, and you know, not to be a fear monger or anything like that, but careful, guys. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's strange. I just find it really strange that like news like that was out and then it's gone.
No, nobody said anything about it. I even watched the national news tonight. Nothing was said about it. Nothing. What is going on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's fucked up.
I'm waiting for one day where boom, it's going to be a media blast and it's going to be chaos. I mean, I hope that doesn't happen. But
yeah, I know, man.
Who knows?
Because in one corner, you got the U.S. The other corner would be Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, and, you know, a couple other fucking countries in there.
Yeah.
That's a big...
that news came out on Sunday. Came out on Sunday.
Yeah.
And Haven't heard a thing about it.
Haven't heard boo since. And that's not something that just gets said and then gets retracted and kind of goes away. That's why it's like, that's really kind of freaky. It's really odd. I find that very odd. And, you know, there's Russia is instead of what is it? Hypersonic missiles that go over Mach 5.
Intercontinental ballistic missiles.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's hypersonic.
Something. They have a range of
it goes 5 Mach 5 is what these go, and nothing can stop them.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be firing off a test here right away.
Right.
And with this, like, it just seems like the tensions are really high, but nobody's even talking about it. Like, I find it very fucking odd, man. I don't mean to keep saying that and going over that, but something doesn't seem right. I just feel like the air feels really thick. It feels very heavy right now. Man,
you can totally feel it in the morning when the market opens. You're just waiting for something to happen. Everybody's just waiting. You know?
Yeah, just waiting for something to happen. Yeah, it's very odd. But you know what? As traders, we capitalize on volatility. I don't want that kind of volatility, though.
No, a threat of World War III.
That's fucked up. Yeah, the stock market. For those of you that don't understand and don't know, the stock market does shut down when something like that happens. World War I and II, I believe they were shut down. I think it was
9/11
weeks.
Happened 9/11 too. They shut it down, I think, for 2 days.
Yeah.
But the market sell-off lost 50%, if you guys remember. I think that the Dow was up to 12 or 13,000 at the time, and within a couple months, it went all the way down to in the sevens. So
yeah, crazy, fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so just be cautious, guys, especially if you're long on any stock, because there can be big flash crashes where you won't be able to get out. I'm not saying to not take anything long. I mean. That would be crazy, but just be prepared. And this kind of leads into what we're talking about right now. Tonight's episode is about, profit and loss, your P&Ls, and, basically what it is, what it should be for different stages in your career, what you should do in markets like this to achieve longevity in any market, because that's the goal, right, guys? Once you go full time, there's no way you could ever go back to a regular job, guys. You couldn't. I'm telling you that from experience. There is no fucking way I could ever go back and work for someone. I couldn't imagine doing anything but this. And I see people that are gunslingers, that are in quotes professionals right now. I don't consider them professionals. I consider them just they happen to be full time for now, right? But you gotta protect that account at all costs, guys. And markets like this, you need to size down. Okay. So lately, for the past 2 or 3 weeks now, I would say 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, I've sized like way down. And roughly on average, I've still been making about $1,000 a day. That's on average, roughly. Okay. Some days are bigger. Some days are a little under, but rarely do I actually have red days. And for the people that know me, they know that to be true. That's just fact because of the way I trade. I can be red and I can always come back. It's the risk management. It's the, low risk, high reward strategy that we teach at TrickTrades. That's my strategy. It's great for always being green. And I know that sounds really like bullshit, but it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. I do it day in and day out. Right.
Yeah.
And, it's, markets like this size down. And $1,000 a day for right now, while the market's being stupid for, maybe a month or two. Like, I don't know, right? The market finally just went back to trending. And then October happened. And look what happened. Just like I said was going to happen.
regardless of even how the markets are doing, if you can make $1,000 a day doing whatever, that's fucking good money, man.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that, the communities that we're involved with and that watch us and we watch them and they frown upon $1,000 a day. They think that's nothing. That is such a disgusting lack of
respect.
Money.
Yeah.
If you do the simple math, $1,000 a day, that's 20 grand a month.
Yeah.
20 grand a month, 200 grand a year.
Yeah.
You're making more than doctors.
Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? And you're doing it on your own time. You don't have a boss.
Yeah. And it's low stress too. Like once you achieve a level, especially once you achieve a level where, you do on regular, on average, your winners are, your winning days, or just on average, you're making anywhere between 5 and 10K a day in regular markets, if not more. Since I started trading options, that's more in the 20 to 30K, 25, 30K area a day. That's average. That's average. I don't think a lot of people understand what average means. That's with all your winners, all your losers. That's an average day. That's not a good day. That's not a great day. That is an average day. Okay. So to go back and to size back down, I see a lot of people out there in Twitterverse that, man, they don't know how to size down. And when they do size down, it's like a dirty word, or they're embarrassed of it. So past couple of days, I've just been showing what's possible with small size. See, I will only post P&L if there is some education behind it. That's the only time I ever see a use for it. And the reason why I've posted, a couple days in a row here of what I've come away with is because it's showing relatively small size. This is all size that basically anyone can take. It's not really enough size to get emotional over. Maybe if like right at the beginning or something like that, or if you had an extreme small account. But I'm talking if you had an account with like, $5,000 in it, you would be able to do what I'm doing. And it's $1,000 a day. That's what I've been making. So what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
The boss assassin strategy is great because right now I'm only trading with, and now it depends. For contract sizing, it kind of depends on how much the premium's worth, or how much the option's worth, because that's going to depend on how much money you put in. So, it's around the $2,000 to $5,000 or $3,000 positions. That's fuck all, man, right? And I've been making $1,000 a day. Right. And with no sweat off my sack. So, yeah. And that's the thing, when I post this, it's funny because I know there's a lot of other services and some, in quotes, big dogs that follow me and watch my every fucking move. And they're probably like, oh yeah, fucking, $1,000 gives a fuck. We're smashing out like 40K trades. It's like, nah, man. You guys don't understand that I've sized down so much. That's how I will always be around. 25, 30 years from now, I will be around. I will never take myself out. Never. Never. In markets like this, some people will really size in because they see it as opportunity, where from a risk management perspective, this is risk. Any good businessman out there, and trading is a business, by the way, there are risks out there, and you can size into risk. But when there's too much risk, you need to pump the brakes, because you need to be able to always live to fight another day. And the day trading community out there that is on Twitter especially, there are quite a few individuals out there that have completely destroyed and have such a skewed view of P&L. It's not their skewed view that I care about. It's the ones that they are supposedly teaching and mentoring. When you are in so big that one trade could very easily take you out or do very big damage to your account. And you know what, guys, when you guys say, oh, but they have $1 million accounts, it's like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to right now? You know?
Yeah.
Like, some of you have no idea who the fuck you're talking to.
Yeah.
Some people correct me on things, and it's like, oh my God, you have no idea. You have no idea who the fuck you're talking to. And it's about, if you're going to become an educator, you got to take that shit serious. How does your trade, when you're trading 100,000, 200,000 shares of some piece of shit, maybe more, maybe 1 million shares on some of these, how does that translate into teaching? Because you do not trade the same. You can't trade the same. It doesn't translate. The way you're teaching doesn't translate. Because one bad trade will take a trader out the way you're teaching it. And I don't care how much you want to kick your fucking heels against the ground and say how great you are, how great of education you have, because it's bullshit. It's dog shit. It's fine for you to trade that way. Fill your boots. Amen. I'll fucking hand clap for you. But not when you are teaching new traders, new and struggling traders that don't have the chops yet. Even for me to go out and when I size down and hit, $1,000 a day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, that still doesn't translate to a new trader. It still doesn't. Not properly, not when you teach them properly. Like there's a room that's always like $500 a day keeps the day job away. Yeah, that's true, but that you can't have targets, these P&L targets that some of these rooms and some of these people say. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. A brand new green newbie trader can't go out day in and day out and make $500 a day. I don't give a fuck what trades you call out. They won't capitalize the way I would capitalize, or you, the shithead, would capitalize. It doesn't translate. It doesn't work that way. And if you think it does, you're selling a dream, man. Stay away from those guys. They're straight up selling you a dream, because they're only talking about their calls. They're really cool calls. And it's not about the calls. I call out trades all the time that people fuck up because it's their emotions. And I'm talking fucking badass entries, low risk entries, like none risk, none. Yeah. And they still fuck it up.
Yeah. You know what's really cool about our room, which I think makes us different than a lot of which makes us different than everybody out there, is our members get excited when a trade works. Doesn't matter how much money they made, but if they were self-sufficient and made that call on themselves and it worked, man, that's a skill you'll have the rest of your life.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's what it's all about.
And they freak out when they take the exact same trade I did, and they got in before I called it, or they were watching it. Yeah. They and it's true. It's true. A lot of, because I don't necessarily say every single fucking trade. I don't do that. We're not an alert service. Learn how to trade for yourself. That's why I'm here. I'm going to teach you how to trade for yourself. We're not an alert service. And I don't want people that are just looking for alerts in my room. If you're looking for alerts, TrickTrades ain't for you, man. Yeah. Do I give like actionable trade ideas? And does Eric and Kelvo and all the other moderators do? Yeah, fucking rights they do. But it's not an alert per se. It's completely different. Yeah. It's way different than that. Alerts, You know how many times I get fucking hit up with like, oh, I'm busy at work, so do you do SMS or email alerts? It's like, fuck no. And I always answer it exactly like that. I say, fuck no.
Yeah. I mean, in previous podcasts, we talked about the lag time in that and why it's such a joke.
Do an email alert. Try it.
Yeah.
Try it. Get one of your friends to just alert you. Just a joke alert. Say Apple long 2/20/16. Stops at, I don't know, 2/19.
Yeah.
Target 2/24.
Yeah.
Take it. Take that trade and see what type of an entry you get.
Yeah. By the time you open that email, read it, go to your broker, plug in all the information. Yeah, it's over.
Oh, that's at least 15 minutes, is it not?
Yeah.
I would think so. I would think so. By the time it populates on your end, the email, and you open it and you read it.
Open the chart, it's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke, people. They're preying on you.
What people got to realize is you're not, I don't know how to say this without coming off like an asshole. It's not about the money. It really isn't. It's about building a skill you'll have for the rest of your life. Think about 10, 20, 30 years from now. Do you want to rely on Social Security to take care of you?
No.
How about that feeling knowing that you have a skill that you don't give a shit?
Yeah.
People ask you, oh, my retirement, this, that. Fuck the retirement. You've got a skill where you can go into
you can make money no matter what. And
no matter what.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with my life.
Mm-hmm. I
know I will always make money. Always. I will always keep a roof over my head. Yeah. There is nothing on this. There's nothing that could ever take this away from me. I would never fuck up enough to where it takes out my account. Never, guys. Yeah. Never. Yeah. Never fucking happen, man. Not in a million years. I'm not built that way. I am a professional through and through. I fucking rights I am.
Yeah. 100%.
And will there be bad markets? And could I go into a slump? Sure. But my risk management skills will never allow me to blow up.
And that's the one thing lacking out there is risk management. It's all about making that $10,000 in one trade, which is a fucking joke.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's trying to hit home runs or hit a home run just based purely from size.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
On these trades today, had I been in full size, and I was talking to Tino about this, if I was in full size, today would have been probably around 30, 40K day.
That's crazy.
Do I care? I don't give a shit because I just do what I do each and every day. And once the market stabilizes a little bit and I become a little more comfortable, I'll go in. I'll go in full size. And I'll be back to my, 10K, 20K. And then on a home run, 60, 70, 80. 100K trade is just around the corner, guys.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about a real 100K trade. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between a lot of these false prophets with their 100K a day, 4 times in 1 week. Bullshit. Lick my bag. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit. And I know it's bullshit because these guys were in my fucking room a few months before making a couple $100 here and there, guys.
Yeah.
You don't go from a couple $100 to making 100K every day. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't work that way, folks.
Got to respect the process and respect the money.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with making $100 a day. Nothing at all.
No, man. $100, $200 a day, that will keep your job away. If you can do that, it's about consistency first, because once you achieve true consistency, sky's the limit. Then it's just a matter of emotion, being able to emotionally handle the trade.
Yeah.
And markets like this, the reason why I scale down is because I find myself personally, I am emotional. I take emotional decisions in a market like this. That's just my personality. That's how I am. So I size down.
Yeah.
Because the market's very flaky. Very flaky.
Yeah.
So,
and go ahead.
I was just going to say, so why expose yourself to that added risk? Why not just make a K a day right now? I'm fine with that. I'm more than cool with that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you got to change your perception about what this is all about. This isn't about trying to make a big score and put it on social media. If that's what it is, then
that's what it's turning into, though.
Yeah.
That's what it's turned into.
Yeah.
It's turned into a dick measuring contest.
Yeah.
And if anyone says it isn't about that. I'm telling you, they're full of shit, because that's exactly what it is. That's what it's turned into.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And this is about coming up with an idea, a plan that you came up on your own, implementing that plan, and you made money off it. How fucking awesome is that? And you did it all on your own.
It's one of the best feelings in the world.
With
nobody to answer to.
Yeah. And you know what? We talked about this before. The scariest people out there are the people that don't really say too much.
Yeah.
People with the money out there, you would never know it.
Yeah.
Those are the people you got to be scared of. They're in stealth mode.
Well, that's what we've been saying. Yeah, like that's what we've been saying all along.
Yeah,
like the ones that are posting their fucking flashy P&Ls, like fuck guys, like they're to me, and this is just my opinion, okay, of how I perceive people like that. They might be good guys. I don't know. To me, that's a chump.
Yeah,
I would never put that. I'd never put that on fucking social media.
Yeah.
What the fuck for?
I don't want anybody's knowing my business. You know what I mean?
You don't want to let people see you coming.
No.
You always want to be looked at as the underdog.
Yep.
Always. They don't see it coming, man.
The scariest guy in a fight is the guy that doesn't say anything.
Yeah, he just rips your fucking throat out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the guy yelling and fucking screaming and fucking, I'm going to rip your fucking head off. And yeah, well, let's see it. Tough guy.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. Look at the Khabib McGregor fight. Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at the press conference.
Yeah. How awesome
I'm not
was
a big
that?
fan of Khabib. Like, I could give a shit if he lives or dies, to be honest. But, I mean, that's a perfect example right there. It's a perfect example.
Yeah.
He didn't say more than 2 fucking words.
Yeah.
And now who looks like a fucking idiot, right? Like,
right.
Fuck.
I know.
And I know it's just for show and stuff, guys. Yeah. I don't want a bunch of fucking UFC nerds hitting me up. Because you UFC nerds are the worst.
Listen, you'd have no idea, man. In Vegas, because the UFC's the epicenter's in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
So these fucking tools would wear their tap-out shirts.
I know, dude.
And their affliction shirts in the club.
Yeah.
And you know what? The cocktail waitresses would come up to me and they're like, "Hey, Tino, you know what that guy just said to me?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, "First thing he said is, I'm a UFC fighter." That's the very first thing they say.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's the very first thing you say. So, number one, he's not getting laid. Number two, I don't know, man. He needs a new wardrobe for sure. Because anybody that wears a tap-out shirt or affliction shirt, guys, get rid of them, man.
Yeah, they're like, it's like pussy repellent.
If you wear a tap-out shirt, you don't fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a tap-out shirt and white sunglasses.
Dude,
don't. You got to get rid of that shit, guys. I'm telling you. Like, that's like pussy repellent.
Yeah. God.
Yeah. That's not cool, man. Yeah, we got a lot of those guys up here too, man.
Yeah, it's so funny.
And they wear those like it's it's the same as the guys that wear support shirts, HA support shirts, And I mean, I grew up with around that anyway, so I'll just say that.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the ones that wear the support shirts, they always walk around with their chest puff out.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, you fucking clowns.
Yeah. Yep.
I find it funny. It's super funny because I would never wear one of those shirts. Why would you ever want to let somebody see you coming?
Exactly.
And that right there, that just tells me you don't have the type of mentality to even be a part of that fucking organization.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I was first starting out doing some kickboxing and stuff. I didn't know anything. You know, I sucked.
Yeah.
And there was my one coach was this guy right out of Thailand. Dude, if you looked at this guy in the street, 5'4", you'd look at him, you wouldn't think anything. You'd be like, this guy's a fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy was probably the toughest guy I've ever seen in my life. Oh, just devastating, man.
Yeah.
And those are the guys you got to be scared of. And that's the same thing with trading. You know, keep it to yourself, live a good life, be happy, and build a skill you can have the rest of your life, and you'll be the toughest guy on the street.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. Nobody can ever take it away from you.
No,
and what's great is that you know it deep down inside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That is one of the most powerful feelings, guys, and I can attest to it. Fuck everyone. For me, it does not matter. Because I have the most freedom in the world.
Yeah.
I can do what I want. I can say what I want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nobody can ever take this away from me. This is me. 100% me. That's it.
Yep.
You know, and you know, it's funny, you know, talking about a guy like that. I got a story. One of my old buddies, Andrew Dye, he's dead now. He was actually gunned down. He was a straight up gangster, and he was involved with the Triads. He's a white guy, but he grew up in a foster home with a Vietnamese, I believe. Yeah. What's his nuts there? Shit, I don't remember his brother's name, his foster brother's name, or whatever. Shit. Anyways, doesn't matter. Anyways, Andrew Dye. He had a rat face, like a really mousy face, buck teeth, big thick glasses.
Yeah.
Kind of like shitty hair. Like he was really scrawny, skinny too. I remember my first impression of him when I met him. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, he looks like he whacks off to Sears catalogs in his mother's basement. Like he just looks like just a total fucking nerd, never been laid, like looks like a super nerd, uber nerd. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, that was my first impression of him. So anyways, I got to talking with him. We were at some fucking party or some shit first time I met him. And I was like, yeah, this guy's a pretty cool guy. And later on, I'm talking with someone else. They're like, do you know who that is? I'm like, no, fuck. They're like, oh, that's Andrew Dye. He's with We was the guy's name. He's with We. These guys are like fucking in Edmonton. They own the South Side. They're true to life badasses. Both of them are fucking dead now. So you can see where that got them. But anyways, It just goes to show, like, this guy. I remember it was called the Thunderdome. It was just like a fucking bar. And it was just me and my buddy James. We were minding our own business. And then all of a sudden we were standing outside waiting for a cab. And this Lebanese guy came up and punched fucking James in the head for no reason. We're just waiting there. Like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden there's about fucking 75 or 80 of them. And it's like, yeah, fuck, here we go. Fuck. So I quickly phoned up Andrew, right? Because I know he would have known these guys. Like I said, you couldn't make a move without Andrew Dye. Andrew was there. He was one of the most stand-up motherfuckers in the world. He didn't have to come. He's a big boy. He didn't have to come, right? He could have sent someone else, but he came himself. He was there literally in not even 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. Fuck, it was fast. He must have been in the area. But anyways, he comes up, and all he did was kind of give me a nod. He walked over to the main guy, fucking kind of talked in his ear, and drove away. And the guy that punched James came up and apologized. Another two guys came up and apologized to us, and that was it. This guy, I'm telling you, and the reason why I'm telling you this story is, man, you would never see this. I'm telling you, I wish I had a picture of him to post to show you guys, because I'm telling you, you would never see this fucking guy coming. And he was one of the most powerful guys in the city for a time. Mm-hmm. I mean, he got taken out, right? There's always going to be someone else in that racket, and that's what he got out of it. But you would never see this fucking guy coming. Never judge a guy
Never.
on the way he speaks, the way he dresses, the way he looks, ever. That
Never.
is mistake number one. That is the biggest mistake you could ever have.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
And that's the way you gotta handle your life when you're out there. You know what I mean? Like, respect everybody around you too. You don't know, everybody's going through something.
Yeah.
No matter what time of day it is, who they are, they're going through something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to respect everybody else's life around you too. You know?
I think, talking about that, I think that's why I got so pissed off there last week. Somebody that claimed he was a former member, and I know he wasn't. He wasn't, because this guy came out, he was just a troll, but he was claiming that he was a member, okay? And he said that I treat my members like shit, and I disrespect them all the time. Now, dude, is that not the craziest statement ever, Tino?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it really is. I've always shown my members the utmost respect.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, the first time you get into TrickTrades and you talk to Pat, you feel like you've known him forever.
Yeah.
That's no lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's just how I am. I would never disrespect someone out of nowhere. The only way I will ever do that is if they show disrespect first. And then, you know what? I'm going to rip their fucking head off. Yeah. I will embarrass them in front of all 500 members of TrickTrades. I will eat their heart in front of everyone. Yeah. There's nothing I hate more than somebody like that. If I'm showing you respect, you do the same back to me, or you will get torn apart. Absolutely. That's why you will never see any type of bullying in TrickTrade. Never. No. You can ask like a quote unquote stupid question. Nobody will make fun of you because they know what will happen. I will jump down their throats for that. I would never, you don't ever do that. Someone has to start somewhere. Exactly. I was just going to say that. We've all asked stupid questions. Every last one of us. Experts have been a beginner at some point in their life. Absolutely. And I've never lost sight of that. Never. Yeah. Never. Yeah. But I think that's what really pissed me off, because this guy said that, and it's like, man, that's fucking bullshit. That's such bullshit. Yeah. It's but like, obviously he's taken my personality from Fallout Shelter or YouTube videos, and he thinks that I'm just always telling people to go fuck themselves. Yeah. Serious? That could be further from the truth. I'm one of the most welcoming people you would ever meet in your life. I would fucking literally give you the shirt off my back if you were cold. Yeah. It's just in my nature. I would never do something like that. I couldn't. I couldn't just be a dick to be a dick. I'm not. Unless you're Tino, and then I tell him to go fuck himself every day. But everybody out there, I get emotionally beat down every day. I'm a broken man. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm broken. Well, I kind of run it like the military. Right now I'm in the tear down phase, and then I will build him back up. Okay, I see. That's where it's going. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. You're good. You're good. You just fucking tough it out there, princess. Yeah. Oh man. But see, I was going to say, this is the kind of shit we do in the chat room, man. We bust everybody's balls. It's fun. You're supposed to have fun. Yeah, maybe I was busting his balls or something, and he got all offended. Like, I don't know. Like, that's how I talk to everyone like they're my fucking buddy. Yeah. And it's like, if you can't fucking hang with me, I guess you can't hang with me, man. Like, I don't know. Like, if you think I'm actually serious, if I'm busting balls, like, dude, fucking loosen up, man. If you can't tell I'm joking. Yeah. I don't even know what to say to you, because it's so obvious. I'm just busting balls, man. That's what guys do. Hey, listen, we had to put a disclaimer up because people were having a problem. They didn't get it. Yeah. You're talking about that fucking ponytailed fuck. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. Yeah. He lawyers up instead of being a man and asking what the problem is. Like any normal person would do. You know what I mean? Yeah. He just lawyers up. Yeah. So, like, of course. It's such a pussy move. Oh, dude. Like, and if of course you do that, you're like, fuck so me. Lame. So lame. And talking about a different guy, anyone that has a ponytail, like, loves to fuck little boys. And no, Mr. Ponytail, no, I'm not referring to you. Or am I? But who am I talking about? Ponytail could be referring to anyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just talking about a guy down the street from me. Yeah. I think he fucks little boys.
Yeah. Jesus. You know, I tell you, man, I poked my head around in some other chat rooms, and when you sit there, these fucking guys, these moderators, the guys that run the chat room, they sit there on camera and don't fucking say a word.
Nothing all day.
And you know what I mean? And after a while, you sit there, you're going to start to become intimidated, thinking, hey, if I ask a question, am I going to get my head ripped off here or what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the part of a service where there's a chat room and a screen share, and it's about education.
Yeah.
But if they aren't answering your questions, do you know what that means? They are an alert room.
Yeah. It's called a chat room because you chat.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And these fucking chat rooms that are out there that close down at 4 p.m.
Unbelievable.
And
on the weekends.
Yep. Crazy.
What are you paying for?
Yeah,
you know
that's crazy. TrickTrades is literally open 24/7.
Yeah.
Because we have members from all over the world in different time zones, you can literally find a conversation at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Yeah, I'm telling you, you can. That's no bullshit.
You can go in there at any time of the day, ask a question, and it'll get answered. And you can go in there and just shoot the shit, have a good time.
Yeah.
It's not all business.
No.
I mean, we run the tightest ship in there, man. We have the best education, hands down.
Yeah.
But sometimes we just have
9 a.m. from 9 a.m. till about 10:30, 11. It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight, man. But then after that, when you're just waiting around from setups, let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's shoot the shit, man.
Shoot the shit. And on the weekends, what are you doing? You got nothing to do? Poke your head and chat and just fucking start talking to people.
Yeah, man.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's great. And, our newest moderator, Eric Russell, he's going to be joining us, by the way, guys, on next week's episode of Fallout Shelter. So make sure to tune into that. That's going to be really cool. Eric's a great guy. I've known him.
Awesome
I've known Eric for quite a while. And it's funny because we actually started out in we did not like each other at all. Something happened that we're not even, it's not even worth getting into because it was fucking stupid. And we got into a little bit of a beef. We didn't like each other at all. And I believe it was me that reached out to him, and I just said, hey, look, man, for what happened before, I said, is what it is. I don't want to fucking, hate you and all that. Let's just squash this beef and, let's get over it. Right. And then we started talking and we're great friends now. Love the guy. Him being a moderator at TrickTrades now, he's not just a guest, like he's our moderator. Yeah. And I couldn't be happier. And he's brought so much to the table. And I'm so thankful for that. And, maybe we'll talk about this as well when he comes on next week. But, for other services, when you have, and this isn't directed at anyone, this is just a general statement. When you have someone that is a moderator in your room that just wants to help like Eric does, he doesn't want to be marketed or branded. He wants to be treated like a fucking human, okay? Not a tool to bring you in subscribers. I don't ever look at Eric like that, ever. I wouldn't care if he brought me in 1 subscriber. I'm telling you, I don't care. All right? I love the guy. He's been such a great help to TrickTrades.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at, long story short, is you need to appreciate people. Okay? You need to. And when you treat a moderator like dog shit to where not just him, but others leave because for the new flavor of the day, that's bullshit. You're a bad person. You are. You're a bad person if you treat people like that for the next flavor of the day. To me, what that's telling me is you're just using people You're using people for your own financial gain. And what's crazy is, why are you using people for your financial gain? Can't you just trade and make money for yourself? Like, why are you so dependent on, like, I don't know. I don't get that. You know, I know I'm kind of straying off on topic here, but what I'm saying is, you know, you got to treat people with respect, man, especially if you're given a gift of having, you know, a badass trader. And Eric really is a badass trader, man. He really is.
Yeah.
And to ever disrespect him that's crazy to me, man. That's crazy.
There'd be no reason to disrespect him. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah, man.
And what he brings to the table is amazing. You know what I mean? So we're really blessed. We're really blessed to have him.
Yeah,
you know?
like I'm super thankful. I'm super grateful. You know, TrickTrades was fucking amazing before. Now what are we? Fucking unstoppable.
Yeah.
And that's not even to mention the other moderators we have in our room. I mean, we've always had Kelvo in the room. Kelvo's our afternoon guy, and he's fucking awesome with building these scanners and everything else they make you money. That's it. They do. I mean, Michelle, one of our members, she's doing a Savage Scans challenge, and she's showing everything, all of her P&L at the end of the day, the whole nine, doing trade recaps. And she's doing it on YouTube. So make sure to follow her YouTube. And I'll have to get that for you guys by the end of the episode. But, you know, so that's Kelvo. So he's doing that. We have Anthony and Billy Mack, with Anthony is Ant-Man. Billy Mack, he's not on social media. He's great. We have Moses. Moses is fucking a beast. He really is. We have Tex, man. We got a lot of fucking badass motherfuckers, man. We really do. And these guys are fucking traders. I mean, Tino, of course, right? Tino's more back end. He's back end. I've been over him.
I take it in the back end. Is that what you just said?
I think I did. I mean, I didn't mean to tell everyone our secret.
One time in college. I mean, what do you... And then, whatever. Just keeps following me around.
I know. You know, you get fucked in the ass once, and it never goes away, does it?
My name and everything didn't work. I mean, people still find out.
I know.
A dirty little secret.
That's horrible. I fucked a cow in the ass, and I mean that stuck around me for years. Don't ask me. It was a wild night. There was a lot of tequila involved.
Oh man. Fun. But hey, if you go to TrickTrades.com, go to the homepage, you'll see there's pictures of us all there, and you're gonna look at it. And guess what? We're all regular guys. Some of them you might not have ever heard of us, but guess what? We're one big family, and we're kicking ass. Yeah,
man. And you know what? That's another thing. If you go to a service and you have no idea what the room owner looks like, and it's always avatars or cartoons of their moderators and like all of that, guys, you need to run. I'm telling you, that's fucking not good. That's why aren't they sharing their face? I don't understand that. I really don't. If somebody can't share their face, what are they doing that's so wrong? I don't get it. And I don't care if you're an ugly motherfucker.
Maybe they're doing us a favor.
Yeah, I know. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. If you can't put it out there, man, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy. So when you go to someone's site and they have a list of all their moderators and you know, and it's just nothing but like their
dog
Twitter icons or their dog or their dog or their like just some sort of fucking like logo.
Yeah.
You need to get the fuck out of there, guys. Please just you got to trust me on this. There's something not right there.
Yeah.
There's something just not right, you know. Yeah. So you know, but you know, just to backpedal a little bit on to what we were talking about before, you just got to appreciate people, man. And you know, I really appreciate all my moderators and all my members. I really do. People that like Tino can attest to this. He really is like my brother. We talk all the time. He knows how I really feel, man. I would never bullshit him. I've been honest with him about some things that, maybe I shouldn't have said out loud.
Now I got you.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, fuck, man. He knows, man.
Yeah, it's all about.
That's all I want. That's all I want is to breed successful traders. Not for my own gain, for their gain. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
That's it, period. There's nothing really more I could say about that because that's all it is. I mean, I talk to these members on the phone. They text me, like
what other moderator is going to do that? What other one? None. You think Kimmy out there is going to do that for you? Never. Are you kidding me?
And then you know what? You'll get some fucks out there that'll say, well, you can't compare yourself to Tim Sykes. Now, you know what? Kimmy Dykes, he can't compare himself to me.
Right. Exactly.
He can't compare himself to me.
Yeah.
And that's fact. That's truth, man. Why can't he pick up the phone?
Yeah.
When Steven Johnson was hurting, why couldn't he pick up the phone? Steven Johnson brought in a lot of people for him,
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't get it. And by the way, Steve and I are buddies now.
Yeah.
I love Steve. Steve's a great guy.
Yeah. He's doing good things now, man.
Yeah, he is. He's doing really good things. I'll leave that on him to say what he's going to say and do what he's going to do when it comes to that, though. But Steve and I are buddies, man. I love the guy. And I think he realizes now what real mentorship and what a person is that you can actually depend on and lean on.
Yeah, 100%.
And man, I mean, I'm not putting words in his mouth. When he's ready, he'll say something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
And even if he doesn't say anything, I don't give a shit. Yeah. That's fine. I just want him to be successful. That's all I want.
Yeah, and he's already commented about it in chat about how successful he's been in the last few weeks, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that quick.
That quick.
That's how it happens.
Yep. 2 years elsewhere, 2 weeks here.
Yep.
So, man, I mean, that's just some food for thought that are for people that are on the fence. And I don't mean to throw Stevie under the bus and, put him on blast. Like I said, I don't think he would shy away from it. I mean, I know he's excited. He's very excited, and I'm excited to have him and talk with him and get to know him. We've already had some pretty good laughs. The guy's a good guy. I like the guy,
Yeah.
I mean, we're building such a team here, guys. The shit that we're doing, that's really genuinely and legitimately groundbreaking, not fucking pizza parties. And
yeah.
Saying, how good people are in chat. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm sure you guys can read my mind, though, can't you?
Yeah, right.
Channel me right now. Okay, hold on. Hang tight. Channel me and just try and figure out what I'm thinking. Okay, in 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
You got it. Yeah, I know you guys got it. I know you guys totally figured out what I was thinking about that.
So what do you got a boner for this week, man?
A boner? I got a boner for everything. I've got a boner for Apple. I've got a boner for AMD. I've got a boner for Amazon. I've got a boner for Netflix. I've got a boner for all of these market leaders, and I'll tell you why. Because they are doing typical start of bear market. Now, I'm not saying this is a bear market, folks. Some of you fucks out there like to take my words and twist it. Listen to what I'm saying. Okay? This potentially is the start of a bear market because it is. And this is how they start, with extreme volatility. And how they trade is you will get a rip in the morning and a sell-off in the afternoon. You want to know why? Because nobody wants to hold overnight. That's it.
Yeah.
No one wants to hold overnight. So they generally sell off towards end of day. Okay. And we got a lot of earnings plays this week. We got Twitter, AMD, Amazon, Google. What else?
Microsoft.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Microsoft. Harley Davidson's tomorrow. That's going to be interesting.
That's going to be real interesting.
And I'll tell you why it's going to be interesting, guys. President Trump slammed Harley Davidson, and they've been selling off. So the analyst expectations, because that's what earnings are based off of for the most part. There's some other things, but for the most part, is they're going to be very low. They're going to be basically shooting that they're going to have shitty earnings, blah, 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 blah. So what if they do just all right and they beat analyst expectations?
Yeah.
It will shoot through the roof on day one, right? And then it kind of goes from there. But that's what I'm saying, guys, okay? These companies can have shitty earnings. It's just about the analyst expectations. Twitter's another one. Twitter, they're expecting to have bad earnings because they got rid of a bunch of fake accounts. So they got rid of a bunch of fake accounts. So they're expecting that all their ad rates and ad revenues would have went down. Okay. So what happens if they just do all right and not as bad as they thought? It'll go through the roof. AMD, I'm thinking AMD is going to crush. They've got a shitload of new products. Man, AMD, very, very important to watch that. Don't ever take any trade into earnings, guys, especially day of, especially in markets like this, because nobody's bought this dip yet. Like, do you know what I mean? Like a lot of these stocks haven't dipped out yet. Or I'm sorry, they have dipped out, but nobody's bought this dip. So you don't have that distance yet. And earnings are like only a couple of days away. So AMD did bounce today, had a really nice inside day. I think that's going to continue higher tomorrow. It should have a little run into earnings. So AMD, I'm definitely watching. Apple, it's slowly coming up. It's trying. It keeps having really high upper wicks because nobody wants to hold, right? Nobody wants to hold.
Right.
Beautiful double top on that at around, I don't know, what was that, like 11 o'clock or some shit?
Yeah. Right at
11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Double tops, double bottoms, boys and girls. Come on, get your shit together. Easy money out there. I mean, the trades I took today, NVIDIA a couple times. You know, I mean, that was fucking beautiful. NVIDIA on the breakdown, caught that in the morning first thing. And then as soon as it popped back up, I took that on that push right at the top. And I worked that all the way back down. And then I took TLRY in the morning, and I fucked up. I went to set my stop before I took off. Okay? I took it at the 50 EMA right in and around about 10 after 11.
Oh, man, yeah.
Right before it really died. I knew she was coming, man. I took it, and I went to set my stop because me and Chrissy were about to take off into town. So I was setting my stop. I took it off by accident. So I took off the trade, and then do you see what it did after?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that would have been a really big trade. Yeah. And then, but that's okay because I did make a little bit of money on TLRY because I was on the options, and options go through the roof, right? So even when I took it off, it was still actually a pretty decent winner. So I had that. But then I just got back in the office. Eric Russell actually made the call on TLRY on that double bottom, slightly higher low.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that he did because I just walked back in the office. TLRY was trending up. I set the trend line. I nailed the bottom of that trend right at, hold on, let me get it here. Right at 2:44 p.m.
Yep.
And then I walked that up.
Man.
And I was talking with Tino on the phone when I was in the trade, and I was just laughing. It was super small size, but I still made $500 on it. You know, and that's why we're doing this episode tonight, guys. It was a 17-minute trade. I recorded it live, by the way, and I haven't decided whether to put that on YouTube or not. So comment below if you want me to actually post that onto YouTube. Just to show you the power of the boss assassin strategy, because that trade you could have very easily taken with minimal cash in a cash options account and made $500. So if you had, you know, a couple grand or something in your account, you could have made, you know, fucking pretty nice percentage, right?
Yeah.
You know, making 25% in your account is pretty fucking badass, if you ask me.
If you can make $500 in 15 minutes, I do that all day long, every day.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So quit fucking whining about, oh, it's only $1,000. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's retarded. That's so unhealthy, guys.
Dude.
Oh, that's so fucking retarded. Like, you got to be a mental patient. You do not have any clue. And if you're thinking like that, you really better get your shit together, because you will not have longevity in the markets like that. I'm telling you, you won't. You won't. This is not a competition with anybody else. Check out, you know, that's another thing. Make sure to check out Instagram, all lowercase, TrickTrades1. So at TrickTrades1. We have an Instagram TV channel where we're going to be posting free educational videos. Okay. And I started a new video series called 10-Minute Life Lessons with Trick. And episode 1 from season 1 was yesterday, and it's talking about ego, and, you know, you guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys will like it. And the more and more I get comfortable with a camera in my face, the better they'll get. People say, oh, you look pretty comfortable on camera. Nah, I don't like cameras in my face.
You look pretty ugly on camera. I mean, I'll go with that one.
Well, yeah. Fuck.
You know?
I know that.
So.
But, yeah, I mean, so make sure to check that out. That's going to be fucking cool.
Yeah, we're going to be blowing up Instagram here, man.
Yeah.
And
so
guess what?
Make sure to follow that, guys, because I don't know how much content I'm going to be posting on YouTube. The Fallout Shelter podcast will be on there, and I might post the occasional video, but it's mainly going on Instagram TV.
Yeah.
You guys are going to love it.
It's a new platform with 1 billion people on it.
And nobody has Instagram TV.
So,
we looked. They may have Instagram and do Instagram Live, but they don't have Instagram TV channels. We do. We're the first. Don't let anyone ever tell you that they were first. We are.
Let's timestamp it.
It's timestamped, and we looked into it. Because there's a certain somebody out there that loves to say everybody copies him. Okay? No. And I've been doing fucking rants and shit for 2 years straight now on YouTube? Yeah. So
it's October 22nd, 2018. Let's just see how many more channels are going to pop up now on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that's where we're posting all sorts of great shit, guys. So
yeah, it's
TrickTrades1. Don't miss it. I'm telling you, go sign up. You'll love it.
Yep.
But yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming up, man.
Yeah, we're gonna kick ass. 2019, we're busting on the doors. January 1st, man. We're coming out yelling and screaming, man.
Yeah, man.
We got a lot of cool stuff coming.
Yeah, so. Huge things, by the way, guys.
And great education as always.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah, I will mention I did find Michelle's YouTube channel. It's Mishtix TV, MISHTIX TV at YouTube. So she's doing the Savage Scans Challenge. where all she's doing is trading savage scans. Those are the TrickTrades priority.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't even say it right now. Scanners. Those are, I'm telling you, they're not regular scanners.
No.
A lot of people love to say, "Oh man, I could build those in 2 minutes." Fuck
No
off.
way.
No, you can't. You can't. I'm telling you, you can't. Guys that say that, don't ever listen to those trolls. I am telling you, these are not basic scanning. They're not. A lot of the scanning packages that are out there are simple rebuilds and little tweaks of the scans that come with trade ideas. Ours are not. These have been thoroughly back tested for at least 6 months each. No bullshit. Thoroughly back tested. And in the 6 months that it was back tested, each and every one of these scans had an 80% win rate on the alert. That's fucking fact. That's fact, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, if you want more information on them, just go to TrickTrades.com, go to products. You'll see every scan broken down exactly what they are.
Yeah.
We describe them in detail, so you know exactly what you're getting. You won't see anything like it anywhere else.
No. And they're fucking amazing. They make members money day in, day out.
Yeah.
On these plays. You just got to know how to trade the setup. They're very specific setups, but they're super simple setups. It's great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's
awesome. You got Mish explaining them all the way too. So you know, it's great.
So make sure to check out her channel, right? That'll give some backing, because it's not like she's a professional trader trading these scanners where there's way more edge as a professional, because I mean, you're a fucking professional. You know, she's a newer trader, and she's doing extremely well. She's making on average right now about $300, $400, $500 a day. I don't know what her average is, but it's around there. So, you know, she could, you know, well, she's just got to work on a couple of little things, and she'll be full-time fucking trader, man. That's it. She's right around the corner. She's right there.
Yeah.
Where when she was in other rooms, and she's been in a few, she had no consistency. And now she comes to Trick Trade. She's consistent.
Yeah.
You see her post her fucking trades in her P&L every day. You see it. She's consistent. And that's what Trick Trades does. We breed consistently profitable traders. Period.
Yes, sir.
That's why we are becoming a force to be reckoned with. And everyone is all fucking scared. And they can say whatever they want, but they are. They are scared. They are. You know? That's why they send out fucking big gaggles of trolls trying to fuck with us. That's what it is. I know who it is.
I just like that word, gaggle.
Gaggle. Like a gaggle of geese. A fucking gaggle of trolls.
Oh, boy.
Bunch of bum fuckers.
Yeah, exactly. Seriously.
But, we got a lot of great things coming up. And, you know, maybe we'll wrap this out. And you got anything else, Tino?
I'm good, buddy. Just check us out. Like I said, or like Pat said earlier, we just launched our Instagram TV. So go to @TrickTrades1, the number 1, and check out. There's free lessons there. We're going to be uploading a lot of new stuff up there. So it's going to be a good community there. And man, we're rocking and rolling as usual.
Love it, man. Yep. Episode 27.
In the can.
In the can.
In my can.
Right in Tino's can. Right in his fucking can.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, man.
Nah.
Oh, dude, wait. I just still can't wait to punch you right in the face.
I'm gonna fuck your mouth.
And I don't mean that in a bad way.
No, not in a bad way. No offense, but I'm gonna fuck your mouth.
Oh, dude, what do I even say to that? Jeez.
Oh, you can't say anything to it.
God.
Okay, let's wrap this shit show up. Have a good one, guys. And next episode will be with our newest moderator, Eric Russell. You guys are gonna love it. Get to know him. I'm sure you guys know him quite well, but for those of you that may not, you're gonna love the guy. He's fucking top-notch, solid motherfucker. Knows his shit, and I'm excited. You should be excited. Fuck, we all should be excited. So have a good one, guys.
Later, guys.
Later, Tino.
See you, buddy.